What has happened to international football? Is it just me and my circle, or do people seem to care less for the nation playing? I spoke to a couple of my friends during this international break, and they're like, "Oh, Nigeria is playing." They didn't know the schedule, they didn't know the times, they didn't know nothing. Could this be that we're just less patriotic? Or is the English league just so good that we just crave, and our tribalism towards our club teams is more, outweighs our tribalism towards our nation? Is that the reason? Or you guys don't notice this at all? I know I have a lot of subscribers from all over the world. Let me know if it's just unique to me and my circle. I just don't seem to get it. For context, I grew up in an era where in secondary school, teachers would pause classes just to watch the Super Eagles play. I asked my friend, "What is it? What do you mean you don't know?" And they're like, "Oh, I have too many problems going on. The political climate is tough all over the world. I understand." And they feel like it's a distraction. I get that. But I just don't get it. Like when I watch Nigeria play, I'm filled with this pride. You know, I remember the days of Kanu Nwankwo, the Okochas, the Olises, the Taribo West, when they would wear the badge with honor. Not like and these players do now. Trust me, I watch all the games. They have the passion. But just from the viewer's perspective, it seems like people just don't care anymore. Let me know in the comments what you think it is. You know what? I have a better way of asking this question. I know I have a lot of fans from all over. As Arsenal fans, it might be different. I know this answer will differ from club to club, but let me know. Would you pick the World Cup or your club team winning the Champions League? If you had an option to pick one, what would you choose? I feel like Man City fans will probably be like, depending on what country you're from, "Oh, we just won the Champions League, been there, done that." Obviously, England or Nigeria, wherever you're from, should win the World Cup. That is what I would prefer. But as Arsenal fans, it's kind of a sticky one. We've never won the Champions League, the biggest European competition in the world, versus the World Cup, your nation's biggest tournament. It's a tough one, but let me know. Let me know what you would choose in the comment section. I would always go for Nigeria to win the World Cup. This might never happen again. If I had the power, I'll definitely be picking the green, white, green, being world champion. World champions. What? That doesn't even sound feasible. But I'll definitely pick that. Yes, Arsenal's never won the Champions League, but my tribalism lies with the green, white, green for the most part of my life. Honestly. Now, if we won it before, we can talk. We can talk. But even if it's some Arsenal Nigerian fans will actually still pick Arsenal to win it. I think I've seen a video where they asked a couple of professional players, what would you choose, the World Cup or the Champions League? A lot of them chose the Champions League, which I found very strange. And I know English fans, I know I have a couple English supporters here. I understand that you guys haven't won a major trophy in so long, over 50 years. Let me know what you guys would pick in the comment section. I know this saga, the Ben White saga, turning down your nation. You know, even before he was called up, he'd let Edu call Southgate because he knew his call-up was imminent because he's having a great season. He said, "Call Southgate and tell him I'm not available to play for him. I'm not available to play for his nation." And I saw some fans like booing him, like, "What the hell? That is crazy. So unpatriotic. He should never play for the Three Lions again." And some fans were like, "You know what? We hate Southgate. We understand you. A man who picks players without merit, picks them and bench the ones who are actually good." You know, we saw in the World Cup, he left early because he wasn't being played. Or so the rumor is. Some fans were applauding him for having some balls to say no to Southgate. Some were like booing him. To be honest, if it was a Nigerian player that rejected to play for Nigeria, I'll be pissed because it doesn't make any sense to me. When your nation calls you, you have to go. And I know it's easier for me to say considering I'm not a professional player. I actually paid to play football right now. Now imagine being paid to play. It's easy for me to just sit here and be like, "No, nation first all the time." But these players go through a lot. They go through a lot in their personal life. And I don't know what influences their decisions. But I just can't understand it. With my limited knowledge of what professional players go through, it's easy for me to just pick and say, "Oh, no, you can't do that for your nation." Yeah, it's crazy. I know this video is going to be short. The Premier League is back this weekend, which is what I'm excited about. But I just wanted to get your perspective on international friendlies or international competitions whatsoever, or in general. Because from my perspective, it seems like a lot of Nigerians don't care. in the AFCON, the only time Nigerians actually tuned in to watch the Nigerian game is when we made it to the semifinals. A lot of them didn't even watch the round of 16 and the quarterfinals. They only made it through when, oh, Nigeria, oh, there's a chance of us winning it. Let me tune in now. And a lot is because Nigeria has disappointed us for the majority of the last decade. So I understand. People don't want to compound the pain that the world is giving them already with the pain that the Super Eagles brings. So I truly get it. But I just reminisce on the times where we would always tune in and watch. Well, that's all I came here to do. I'll be back to build up the Arsenal, the Man City versus Arsenal game at Etihad, the big one, and this gets my heart racing. I'm so excited to see my boys display again. Hopefully, Arsenal can get it done. Hopefully, everybody's fit. I know Saka pulled out of the England squad, which is very scary. I don't know what that means. But I hope my boy is fit. I hope it was just precautionary and is ready to go. Etihad, Man City have a couple injuries. I actually make a whole video, separate interview building that game up. But let me know what you think about international games in the comment section. And and subscribe if you're new. It truly helps out, truly pushes the videos when you like. So please hit that right now. Take care and God bless.